The three-step guide for any new developer, for any junior, for any intern, for anyone trying to transition careers. This is the simplest guide you'll probably ever find online. And you probably know times have changed. It's not as simple to get a job in tech anymore as it was like 5 years ago. During COVID, where everything you had to know was HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and basically you could get a job anywhere. Times have changed, so you must change. Who am I? I started as I'm an immigrant in Canada. I moved here 2 years ago. I started from scratch. I had to work low-level jobs. I was a server. I cleaned a physiotherapy clinic. I was a server for two places actually. I had one shift in a retirement home, and I thought, holy crap, this is insane. I quit the next day after my first shift, and today I work remote for a startup in San Diego, and I probably know what you're going through. I have probably been through the same things as you are going through right now. You probably don't know where to start, what to look for, whatever. I'm here to help you because I've been in your shoes. Number one is just having a good GitHub account. And it really is the most important thing you can do. It doesn't matter your portfolio, it doesn't matter if you create your personal website. What truly matters is what you display here, okay? First of all, you must have great projects pinned, okay? You can't just have a calculator. You can't just have a personal portfolio. You can't have bad projects. Here you must display the best ones you have. So for example, here I have a mobile app which is published to the App Store and the Play Store. This one is an AI voice agent built with Express, Supabase, and 11 Labs. So basically you call and you can talk to the AI. This one is a project using AI for business discussions, and this was also another mobile app. 4 great projects. As you can see, I have 56 repositories, and those 4 are the most relevant ones, so those are the ones I decided to pin. You must understand conventional commits. Oftentimes I see from early developers, junior developers, interns, that you just don't know how to create commits. You decide to push 5 different things into the same commit, and then it's just a mess. You don't want to do that. You must understand conventional commits. And just in a short explanation, here you describe the scope of your commit and then a description. You don't want to make it 5 different scopes. You don't want to change the authentication, then feature A and then feature B, and then put it all into one commit. No, you make smaller commits into different chunks. Going back in here, just so you understand a conventional commit, here I fixed the index. I added a follow button to the log card. I updated style. I don't know what I should have added here. Implement component recent active user logs. Anyways, smaller things. Don't just push add whatever or just like type anything. Don't do that. It looks ugly. It doesn't look good at all. And for each project you build, you must have a great documentation. All right. As you can see here, my mobile app has a good documentation here. This is actually outdated. I already passed the Apple review. And yeah, just shows you know what to do, what's the tech stack here, the features, whatever. Your profile on GitHub has to look like mine, okay? Truth be told, that's what it has to look like. You definitely don't want to be like Philip. I don't know anything about Philip. He might be a great developer in San Francisco Bay Area. I imagine he is, but since he's been developing since 2008, he probably has a lot of experience. He has a great know-how, but so he can have a portfolio, GitHub like this. You can't, okay? You're looking for your first job, so you cannot have a profile like this. Yours have to look, no, sorry. This is another example of someone different than Philip. Philip, we don't know much. And his profile is extremely not updated. But John, we can clearly see he has experience. His account was created in 2008. He's currently product at RMI. He was ex-AWS co-founder of this, developer at the New York Times, and Hawaii. So this guy has lots of experience, so he can have a portfolio, a GitHub account that looks like this with low contributions. It's fine for him, but you can't. And if you want to stand out, you can contribute to open source projects. I've never done it, but it's a huge plus for your profile. Yeah, I can't tell you if it's true. That's what everyone says, and I truly believe in it. Number 2, basically, you must have a good LinkedIn profile. And LinkedIn is so simple, yet I see so many people making always the same mistakes. On LinkedIn, you don't want to position yourself as, oh, I'm a student, I'm looking for internships, I'm looking for entry-level roles, I'm open to work. Yeah, or you go on your bio, in your about section, and you write stuff like, I'm a software developer with passion and enthusiasm for fast-paced environments. Like, no, fuck off. You want to position yourself as a professional, someone who knows their craft, who knows what they're doing. So, just some examples here. In your profile picture, see this? Good lighting, centered face. You can see my face. I'm smiling here. There is no open to work banner. It's not a full body picture. It's not a mirror picture. It's not a selfie picture. It's a good picture. That's what a good picture looks like. Let's find some other examples. So for example here, Steve, this guy was my professor. Great picture. You can see his face. It's a close-up shot. The picture might have been a full body shot, but you don't want to put your full body. You just want to zoom in your face, and that's it. Who else has a good picture here? Earl. Earl also has a good picture. You can see his face. He's smiling, centered picture. I wouldn't add the open to work banner, but whatever. This is what a good picture looks like, okay? Number 2, your banner. This is like, it doesn't really matter that much. I like always to put a picture of like me doing my craft. I find it cool. I see lots of people have an informational banner, so it has your email, it has your LinkedIn, it has your Twitter, your Instagram, all this kind of stuff. Up to you, honestly, up to you. Some people have their company banner. I had, before recording this video, I updated for the video. But basically, simple banner, don't go ultra crazy. And then we move on to your headline. Your headline, some people say it's extremely important. I disagree. It's extremely important if you are looking for, if you're a founder, for example, and then you say, oh, I do X for X to solve Y, whatever. But in your case, simple. Don't invent the wheel. You just want to add here software developer, and then you add like this here, you know, this icon, this character. You add this character there. And then software developer slash Node.js slash React slash Node slash Postgres, whatever. You just add the keywords for your tech stack, what you know. Moving on to your about section, I said before, you want to position yourself as a professional. You don't want to position yourself as someone who's looking to learn more when you get a job. You have to show that I know my shit, I know what I'm talking about, and I'm here to work, I'm not here to learn. Basically, for example, mine is, I moved to a new country alone at 18. No friends, no family. This experience made me grow and mature more than anything else could have done. To this day, I have built multiple projects that prove I can build end-to-end applications, and they were all through trial and failure. From AI phone agents to mobile apps, I'm able to ship anything. And then another one I'm a really fan of, I saw the other day. He showed up on my... Oh, that's his brother. on my profile, on my feed, sorry, this guy here. So let's read his about. I started my first company with my brother Emil when I was 10 years old and he was 8. We were fixing and building bikes for other kids in our neighborhood. I've been building business for the last 20 years. I've launched over 30 different companies since then. Some were successful, some were not, but all were great lessons. He's telling a story, just like I did. Oh, I moved to Canada. This taught me more than anything else, yada, yada, yada. You want to tell a story about yourself, and it cannot be ChatGPT generated. This has to come from your heart. You can't just add, what did I say before? I'm a software developer with passion and enthusiasm for fast-paced environments. Like, get away. Okay, get away. I'm trying to not curse here because someone said in a previous video, oh, great video, but try to curse less. So I'm taking this feedback and trying to curse less. But yeah, get away. Don't write that. It has to come from your heart. Moving on to posts. This is gonna tie with the next stage, but basically your posts have to be meaningful. Your posts can't be just, you can't just show up once in a blue moon and post, I got a new job, or I went to what event, or I graduated, or I presented my final presentation. You have to show up, I would say at least once a week. Once a week is not hard, like at all. You just have to be in people's mind. You have to create meaningful content. You can be a thought leader, you can be... Anyways, let's just move on to the next session here, which is build something. So number 3, this is the last one. Fuck. Oh, I just cursed. Yeah, it's hard to not curse, man. But basically here, number 3 is build something. You want to build something. You must build something. You can't just hope that you're going to get a job by applying to different applications. You must build something, and guess what? Post about it. Share about it. You must let the world know what you're doing. So just imagine you were starting a startup, okay? Imagine you're a founder and you have to get customers. You have to create content so people know what your company is about. That's what we are talking about here. That's what you have to do. And this time I'm not talking about a random project. I'm not talking about like an e-commerce store for brands, whatever. There is a formula for that. I forgot my formula, but basically you want to put love and consistency. Love plus consistency equals to something. I told a friend about this formula the other day and now I forgot. But basically, I'm gonna give you some examples. What I did, okay? My app, as I showed you before, Farelo, is a mobile app that uses AI to digitize, organize, and share personal recipes, combining social cooking logs with a smart, searchable cookbook. So basically, oh, I can show you pictures here, but basically you can save all your recipes in one place, you can connect with your friends and you can steal their recipes, and it works like Strava. It's Strava for cooking, basically. That's how I present it. And here, this is a post. It got 1,600 impressions, okay? My app's biggest bottleneck was solved in 5 minutes at a weekly co-hacking. And then here, I tell a story about my app. Let's get another one. Well, all of those are thought posts, like leadership thoughts, thought leadership, something like this, I don't know the term. And I've been doing that a lot recently because now I have a job and I've not been working on my app as much as before. Before I was posting, like I think every single day I would create a post about my app. Let me find it here. Like, yeah, for a long time, I was creating posts about my app. For example, here, I paused my marketing for the last 2 months because I didn't know what to say anymore. When Farel was a web app, I had a clear story, and anyways, and there you go. This is the sweet spot. This is what you must do if you're posting. Hi, my name is Arthur. I'm a natural builder and I decided to share the real-world applications I've been building for my portfolio. I'm frequently sharing about this process, so follow/connect with me to see the journey unfold. So who's this for? This is for the founder, this is for the co-founder, this is for the CTO, for the technical, for the tech lead, for anyone that, for the 970 people who saw my profile and decided, you know what? Who saw the post and saw my CTA and thought, oh, nice, this guy is looking for a job, because like this is clearly someone looking for a job, right? He's looking for a job, he has an app in production and he's sharing about it every single day. This guy is a G, basically. And that's how I got my current job, by posting every single day. Then I met someone who introduced me to someone because he was seeing my posts every day and he liked me, so I got my job this way. But I also got 2 freelancing opportunities from people seeing my posts. And one of those freelancing opportunities basically became a job offer that I didn't take because I was already employed. And there was also someone else who saw my post, my profile, my GitHub actually, who saw my GitHub and he recommended me to someone else. I did the interview, but I was also employed, so I didn't take it. I just did the interview it was just not a technical interview, it was just to get to know each other, and I wanted to recommend someone for the role, and that's why I went to the interview. But this is what you want to do, right? Oh, there you go. Here I put the link for my app on the platform so people know it's live and they can see it. But basically, you want to build something real that solves a real world problem. And then you want to share about it with everyone. Every time you go to a hackathon, every time you go to a meetup, every time you go to an event and people ask, oh, what do? You tell them, oh, I'm building this mobile app here, and then you pull up your phone and you show them, oh, this is what it does, blah, 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 blah. And then people are gonna be like, oh, that's so cool, man, congrats. Then they get your LinkedIn and they see you keep posting every single day. And let's say this person is employed, and then boom, they invited you, they send you a message on LinkedIn saying, hey, I've been seeing your posts, I really like what you create. Are you down to meet my tech lead? Something like this. Like, you never know what's gonna come, what's gonna happen from posting. Because my reach is just insane from posting. When in your life do you think you're gonna talk simultaneously to 1,000 people? When in your life you think, let me even find this. When in your life you think I would find 29,000 impressions? This is incorrect. I thought it was more. Anyways, it doesn't matter. When do you think in your life you're going to be talking to 30,000 people? Well, 20,000 members. Never, if it's not through social media. This was a bad post to go viral because I don't talk about anything. I'm not talking about my app. I'm not talking about like anything at all. And most of the likes and people who saw it were entry-level students and interns and this kind of stuff. But you never know who sees your profile. That's why I always tell everyone to create content, post stuff anywhere. Post it on LinkedIn, post it on Instagram, post it on YouTube like I'm doing right now and you're watching it. Just post, you never know who's watching. You never know who's gonna like you. For example, I have my friend Suk, come on my profile, this guy here, okay? He has his own company, and basically someone watched his podcast in a different channel, liked him, sent him an email saying, hey Suk, I like the podcast, I like you, I want to send you money. And then basically the guy transferred him 10 grand after they hopped on a call just to like get to know each other and stuff. But just imagine when in your life this would happen, in his life this would happen if he wasn't creating content every single day and going to podcasts and on LinkedIn being active and creating stuff for YouTube and putting up hackathons. You just want to be someone who people like the stuff. And yeah, I had some more things here on the build something section, but yeah, I'm just gonna go through them very quick. You don't want to build a calculator, portfolio, or any other stupid thing. Everyone does the same, and now with AI, you only look dumb and stupid if that's all you can build, because you know how AI is just accelerating all developers, and if you show up to an interview with a calculator, that's all you can do with AI. You want to build something real that solves a real world problem. My app, for example, started with a pain my girlfriend had. She had recipes all over the place, so I built her a web app to save everything, and then it became a mobile app. And then you have to do the founder role of getting users. You want to tell everyone about it when you go to events, when you go to hackathons, when you go online. If it's a B2C, create accounts on social media. So for example, I have my, on Instagram, I have my account here where basically I post reels every day. I schedule reels. Oh no, I posted 2 on the same day. That's not good. Okay, I scheduled it wrong, but anyways, you got the message. You want to tell all your friends and get their feedback, and then you iterate on user feedback. That's the most important thing. You get to solve real world bugs. You get to put your app in a real pipeline, and you are being proactive. You are not waiting to learn when you get a job. So if you are a new grad, if you are a new student, if you are looking for a job, if you are still in university, that's all you have to do. You want to have a good GitHub, you have to post everything on LinkedIn, and you have to build something to have something to post. So thanks for watching, and I truly hope this video helps you somehow.